people what their name is. So this is what is your name. So 你叫什么名字? So this is talking about the other person. So you use you instead of me. So it'd be 你. And then we have 名字 again here, name. And this 什么 kind of means what in Chinese. And then this is called. So it kind of roughly translates into what name are you called, but it's also what is your name, basically. So 你叫什么名字? That would be the complete question. So again, we'll practice writing all of these at the end. So with the annotate function. And then this is how to ask how old the other person is. So it'd be 你几岁? So 几 kind of means like how many. So it would roughly translate into how many age, like how many years are you? But it's also how old are you? So if I ask 你几岁, you would respond with 我5岁 if you're 5. So now we'll practice some dialogue. Me and Allie will first do it, and then if anyone wants to talk, you can unmute yourself and try the dialogue for yourselves.
Do you want to be person A or B?
I'll be person A. So I'll say 你好，你叫什么名字？
我的名字是 Allison，你叫什么名字？
我的名字是 Anya. So that'd be exchanging names. And then if we continue here, I'll be Allison, 你几岁? So I'll be asking her age.
我15岁，你呢？
我15岁. So we're both 15. So now we know each other's name and age from that dialogue. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the chat. Now we can practice writing these words and stuff. So we'll just start with hi. So how would they say hi to each other? If anyone knows, feel free to unmute and shout it out.
你好.
Yeah. So yeah, the grandma would say 你好 to the girl, but the girl, since the grandma is older than the girl and stuff, she would use the formal version. Does anyone remember what that is?
您好.
Yeah, very good, very good. So that's 你好 and then 您好. Yeah, that was good. So that's 您好.
So does anyone want to try writing the word me or you by memory before we pull it up?
It's kind of hard to write, so I totally understand if you don't remember what it looks like. Yeah, that's really good. So that'd be, oh, they deleted it. That'd be 我 or me. And then so let me bring okay. So that's wa. Yeah, that was close, but that's nin, not ni. And normally when you're talking about you don't actually use nin. It's just for formal. Yeah, that's good. So if we practice writing wa here, it has a lot of brushstrokes, which could be really difficult to remember, but after a long time of practicing, it should come really familiar to you. So yeah, whoever did this, very good. Also this, good. And if we want to go over the specific brushstrokes, the order, it's this top one first, and this goes all the way across. This kind of like check, kind of hook. Wait, okay. Hook here, and then draw this side. So that's me. Well, if you're interested in like pursuing Chinese at all, you you have to know this word a lot because we use it in like so much in like almost every sentence.
Just like you use like I a lot in English, like I am going, I am doing. You use it a lot in Chinese too.
Yeah, and Chinese it doesn't really like differentiate between my and me and like I. So it's just all wa. So it'd be used a lot.
Like if you're saying this is mine, you say 我的. Like so you really use this word a lot.
Yeah. So let me just clear all these drawings and then we can go to the next word. Ni. And if I saw some people writing it earlier, which is really good. And if anyone wants to oh, I wrote the wrong word. Yeah, this was good, but the little circles are actually like two lines like that. It may be confusing because this font is like so big, but it's just two little lines on the side. Yeah, this is good, but the we don't actually need to draw like the boxes out. We just need to draw like the lines, because the boxes would take like a really long time to like draw out like that. So like this font is a little big, so the lines are like thicker, but we just draw like a single line. So to start writing it, we have this. This right here is actually called a 人字旁 in Chinese, which means like person, 人. And we can see this next to words that have to do with people, like 你 is a person. And so it's typically next to words that associate with people. And then we have this little thing, and then a hook and two dots on each side, two diagonal lines. Okay. We'll continue to writing name and age. So these two are like, the name is a phrase with 2 words in it, and then age is 1. But does anyone remember how to write? They're both kind of hard as well. Not These words are more complex than the ones we learned in like the first week. Like like that was so much easier than what we're learning now. So I'm really proud of all of you for keeping up. So first we have 名字, which is name. So we start with a diagonal that way, and we do like a little hook around and a dot in the middle. It kind of looks like an eye to me a little bit. You'll see this in a lot of words, including the next word, age, and we have a square underneath. Then this is 名, and then to 字, we have this, like a little rooftop almost. So that's 名字. If anyone wants to practice writing it, now's the time to do so. Yeah, this is really good. Whoever did this one. Okay. Oh, someone's drawing it here. Ooh, someone drew a big squiggle. Here, I'll clear that. And then we can move on to H. So it's just 岁. Yep, that's 名字. That was good. So if you remember, this is the same thing we saw here above 名. So when I said you would see it again, that's where. And on top, we learned this one last week, which is 山, which means mountain. So it looks like a E that fell over, and then we have this I thing. So that's 岁.
I think that one looks pretty good. The one in blue.
Yeah. This one was good.
I think the one in the orange like has the idea, but I know that it's like really hard to write on the computer. Also, I don't remember if one of us said this, but it's totally fine to be writing this following along on paper because writing on the computer or iPad iPad is very tedious.
Yeah. It's much easier to write on paper, but we understand if you don't have like the graph paper or like a printer to print it out, that we like posted graph paper on Google Classroom, and some people may not have a printer, so they can't print out that paper. So that's why we have it on computer as well. So that's just 岁. And let me clear all the drawings. So now we have the whole sentence. The whole sentence. We already did 我, so we don't need to do that again. And also 名字. But now we can do 是, which I know we haven't really gone over, but it means is basically. And it has 日 on top, which is sun. So a lot of these Chinese words can be found like within each other, like how we saw shan or mountain in the other one, and also like yeah. So all the basic words you learn right now can be found in like more complex words. So it's top is a sun and then a line underneath, and then we have here. So we see this a lot. You can see that a lot in some words, and it's basically like shang, like we learned in the other week, up, which means up, and then like a line on that side, kind of. Oops, I don't know who was boxing that. That's my bad. But if you want to practice writing sure, right now would be the time.
Just to reiterate what Anya said earlier, this phrase literally, like in the English translation means the name of me, kind of. And like Anya said earlier, you will need to use the word 我 a lot because when you're like in Chinese, when you're saying something is yours, you do use 我 because there's no real word for like my or mine.
So basically what Ali said, so this is the, which is what the, which is my. And the is used in a lot of everyday language, so you want to know how to write it. It's it's really commonly used. So it'd be so first we have our zhu again, which you see in a lot of words, with a little dot on top here, and then this. So basically like a little line, and then out of it comes like a square with a hook. I don't know how to explain it. And then a dot in the middle. So this part we'll actually see again, probably in a few lessons when we learn about animals. I can recall some animal words that like use this in it. So that's the. Yeah, this is this was good. Whoever did the red one, that was good.
The person in the blue also did a pretty good job.
So that's 是 and 的. Yeah. Whoever's writing the whole sentence is doing so well.
Yeah, that's really good, especially considering the fact that you're using like a mouse or a finger.
Yeah. So that's my name is. Then, okay, we'll learn how to write my ages. So when you write this, you can plug in your age here. So I'm 15. So when I write it, I'll add sure. Ooh. If you don't remember the numbers that we learned in the first week, I can write it on screen for you, or I can type it like in the chat or something if anyone needs it. So this is 15 here, what I wrote. Yeah, whoever's pink is good. Looks like they're 7岁 or 7 years old. That was good. So I'll type it in the chat for anyone who needs it. This is 1. I doubt anyone's like 1 here. Or 2.
Someone
This
needs
is
number 9.
9. Okay, yeah.
So that's 9岁 if you
It
recall.
looks like that. 9.
I know we learned this like kind of a long time ago, so it's fine.
Yeah.
That was really bad.
So Annalie, if you want to write it out now that you know, and Ali wrote it for you. Yeah, that's good. So Annalie's 9. Whoever pink is 7. That's okay. There's no need to worry about writing big because I can clear people's drawings if we need more space. Yeah, this is good. Whoever green is 8 years old. 8岁. So I'll clear all the drawings now. And I think that's all, but we can go back to the dialogue here. And if anyone wants to try to say the dialogue here and talk to each other, you can feel free. I think you can unmute yourself by pressing spacebar if you're on computer, or you can just physically like press the microphone button to unmute yourself. So, if no one has any more questions, I think we'll end today's class. If you have any questions after the class or you want to speak to me, you can email me at, I'll type it in chat here. It's Anya Zhang at Myri-Ed.org. So that's my email. If you have any personal questions or anything.
So thank you everyone for coming. I'm not actually sure what we'll be doing next week, but we hope to see you again soon. And also, if you want to review the material on your own, we'll be posting the slides and the recording on Google Classroom tonight. So if you haven't joined that, I think it'd be a good idea to join.
Yeah, I think next week we're learning about like how to talk about family members. So if you guys are interested, please come. It's the same like Zoom link every single week. So
Thank you.
you're welcome. Thank you all for coming.
Also, if you didn't have the Google Classroom code, I put it in the chat, so you can just put that in your computer.
Yeah.